Hello and welcome to ISTV News. Let's see what makes the headlines today. It is imperative that peace prevails in the society to take part in the race for development, says Minister Govindas Konthausam. And state players of canoeing, kayaking and rowing who are practicing for national games at Takmu Water Sports Complex are facing a lot of disadvantages. I'm Gabby Gomez, and now the news in details. Commerce and Industries Minister Govindas Konthausam has said that it is imperative that peace prevails in the society so that we may take part in the race of advancement and bring about development in the state. The minister made this statement at the inaugural function of 3-day training program on human rights organized by the Center for Human Rights and Duties Education, Manipur University, held at the conference hall of the center. Coordinator of the center, Dr. L. Suresh Kumar, and Professor N. Joy Kumar, Director, Center for Manipur Studies, Dean of Students' Welfare, R. K. Hemakumar, and many others took part in the training program. More than 200 delegates, including some police personnel of Manipur Police Department, are taking part in the training program. Addressing the gathering, Professor N. Joy Kumar said, "If we are born as human beings, we have the right to live with freedom. Nobody should suppress one's rights. Though there is right to life, one should not misuse it in the wrong direction," he added. Coordinator Suresh Kumar said, "Under the supervision of UGC, the center is planning to make all possible efforts to impart knowledge of fundamental rights to the public by organizing various awareness programs widely in the state." In his speech, Minister Govindas Konthausam said, till the year 2010, there were records of 425 registered cases of human rights violation, which reportedly linked with Manipur police personnel. However, the rate of human rights violation has considerably decreased with the collective efforts of the present government. People's collective responsibilities are the need of the hour to bring about a peaceful and developed state, he opined.
2010, 425 cases see human rights violation see policemen sing the but suddenly it drops to 205 in 2012. 10-11 the drown train the life. Crime mayam chathara question utma matam se koi si wakan khantha bangamba mammals oibra oidabra wakan khantha bangamba life being oibra oidabra. Say let's forget about human life being oibra oidabra asinas the human beings ki saja natte.
The state players of canoeing, kayaking and rowing who are practicing real hard for the national games to be held from January 31st to February 14 in Kerala at Takmu Water Sports Complex have been compelled to face a lot of disadvantages as the facilities for eating, sleeping and also practicing at the complex are not good enough. When players of other states in India are using sophisticated equipments and gears made in foreign countries, the players of Manipur are using the ones which are made in India. Besides, the equipment house where all necessary gears for the games are kept has not been repaired even once since this construction was completed. The house is presently in a dilapidated condition. Our sub-editor Norwayban Phillips and cameraman Konsam Jiban report that 18 female players and 25 male players are taking part in the practice for canoeing and kayaking underway at Takmu Water Sports Complex. The girl players are put up in a godown belonging to the PHED. The boys are accommodated at a restaurant nearby. Coach David Potsangbam told ISTV News that after a 21-day non-residential camp had been held, another 21-day residential camp is being held. He said the players are undoubtedly facing problems while practicing. one important problem being faced by the players while canoeing and rowing is that there are weeds growing in the water, and the fishermen also set fish nets in the water.
Hauji haiba practice to bom lek sida kogi ising hauji jam thele hauji ising se lokal om da center giba di chara mem holok pa bor phon be da ba adegi locality sai mem local ba lang thajin ba ade practice to bom da kogi moi fishery department na pen for pool culture gi koi nga yok silak ba wa yung ga the practice to bom le silak ta ba akoi endurance kuma ta pa matum na kogi practice to bom na tai jak silak ta ba kilometer su ma sim wasilak ba sum ma khudong sa do mem to hauji ma ki na koi Yas department you and a bidi but my from Sing Sequoia canoe gacking a camp toga labor my from the rowing a punchel of me and sin by my home other canoe gacking to one at the Misi Yamamina at the site water supply labor kogia most of Pidan land rooms sequence Sangway mountain as the Nupi lane Nupi try and punch later at the gear other restaurants the Nupa Makina swamp.
On the other hand, in rowing, there are 12 female players and 16 male players participating in the residential camp. Coach Santosh said the players are given training during the 42 days. The boys stay at tents erected on the roadside. When it rains, the players face a lot of hardship. Making arrangements for food during the rains is difficult. The girls also face the same or similar kind of difficulties. The equipments are not up to the mark. As the equipment house has not been repaired for a long time, the doors have broken down. The players feel frightened, thinking that the house might be blown away when strong wind comes. The walls have become very weak, the players also said.
Sports ki koina cancel laga kanam to sangan na leira ba jaga ne harga koina hi bole basi local board mayam ma nga phaba kai do lang thak wi poche sisina practice ta so dum ayet papan ba khadi dum oi re ba hai ba diwali da di sports ki kan na leira bani kanam ta no to han re hai ba ado local board mayam nga phaba gi le ba problem sum problem kha thin na ba.
Both coaches exuded their confidence that the state players will surely win medals in the national games this time. The state may win not less than 4 gold in the canoeing and kayaking event. Likewise in rowing too, at least 4 medals would be bagged, the coach said. A final verdict on January 22 will decide whether Sharmila, who has been fasting in protest against UPSPA for more than 10 years, should be detained further or set free. Sharmila was produced before the Judicial Magistrate Fast Track Court in Far East at Lamphel around 11:30 a.m. today. Unlike previous appearances, she came out from the police van looking forlorn. After coming out from the court, she told media persons that she is fighting for her own rights, but she is being played around by arresting, releasing and arresting again. She expressed dissatisfaction, saying that her right to life and dignity of life are being violated.
Haidi Jin Singdo Bagi, some of him the so chang, Lele Punsi, Tahi putting the Tado Pazilla, Tamala, Ivasi, Cholbungo, Nangisang, and Japan, the Rivera, Haidi democracy, Labor, Amada democratic cities, and Amawana. Aina Tangan Zariba Kong Jang Taurivasi, I have a me, Munga, Chenaba, Chemiba. I'm Gina Machigi one of the Mian the Ontendana, Quaki right to live lay handava, a quaki dignity of live lay handava, Puning Lumdava, Sida Raza Moina Masi putting gentlemen to e have the idea Sarkagi, my of the Pian the Pongo for the Mui, but Moina never a Konjan.
On the other hand, Desmond, who called himself the boyfriend of Sharmila, was also produced in court today. He was again remanded in judicial custody till January 22 by CJM Imphal East. It may be recalled that he was arrested by Porompat police for creating nuisance at the security ward of Jennings Hospital. A team of engineers of PWD inspected the ongoing construction of the 90-kilometer-long Tongzei-Maril road from Bisnupur to Nungba via Khopum village yesterday. The team, led by Additional Chief Engineer Chongtham Tiken, was accompanied by S.E. Norendro, A.E. Nungsibabu, E.E. of NEC Prem Kumar, and many other officials. The team also inspected the 50-meter span RCC bridge over the Laimatak River at Nungleiban and a 65-meter span RCC bridge over the Irang River. A Kolkata-based ABCIL company is building 20-kilometer portion of the total 90-kilometer-long Tongzei-Maril road at an estimated cost of 44.5 crore rupees, funded by the Asian Development Bank, whereas the remaining portion of 70 kilometers from Zauzangtek to Rengpang is being built by a Hyderabad-based Kistal Infrastructure Company at an estimated cost of 92.5 crore rupees, funded by NEC. Talking to media persons, an official said, if there is no obstruction from any section of the society during the construction, the road will be completed within 2 years. If so, the transportation and communication will be improved and will also develop economy of the people, he opined. Secretary of Donor Ministry R. Vijay Kumar has categorically said that many pilot projects of organic farming will be taken up in Manipur soon. He said this to the media persons during an inspection visit to the Regional Center for Organic Farming at Lamphelpa today as part of his 4-day visit to Manipur. During his inspection visit, officials of Indian Council for Agriculture Research (ICAR) and Regional Center of Organic Farming (RCOF) were also present. Secretary R. Vijay Kumar inquired about the various projects on organic farming taken up in Manipur. The officials also informed about the inconveniences they face. Speaking to media persons, Vijay Kumar said his main objective and purpose of visiting Manipur is to inspect various projects taken up under the Donor Ministry and NEC in Manipur. Besides, he met and interacted with the scientists and other officials of ICAR and RCOF and discussed thoroughly about the ongoing projects and other projects to be taken up in Manipur in the areas which are suitable with the soil of the state. On the other hand, they also discussed the areas to be improved and more funds to be sanctioned, he added. He further said during his visit in Manipur, he met with the Chief Secretary and other concerned officials of Manipur and discussed with them for launching different pilot projects in organic farming soon. A sum of 100 crore rupees has been sanctioned for the northeastern states under the Rural Livelihood Mission. The mission will be implemented in hand-to-hand method, he added.
Primary focus is on savings and credit farming self-help groups. Now in the organic farming project, we would like to also adopt themes from the livelihood mission approach. And then, but it is oriented towards an economic activity to bring direct economic benefits to farmers. We cannot do it in one go, as you can well imagine. So we will take up pilots in different parts of each state, and then push it forward. And then we hope that once those pilots develop, and we are able to set up processing units also in, to support the activity of the farmers, then we hope that it will spread all over the state. The Northeast has very strong communities. So any project we adopt for a community development program is going to be, in our view, a great success. So we look forward to that.
A one-day district-level training program on how to make sanitary latrine for mentions organized by PHED Bisnupur was held on the premises of the department yesterday. Upadhyaksha of Bisnupur, A. Brojen, Additional Chief Engineer L. Ibomcha, E.E. Omeino and many trainees took part in the training program. MC Toiba and L. Ibomcha spoke on the topic as resource persons. A one-day open public discussion on the recovery of human skulls from Tombisna High School was held at the complex of Ima Kuntokhanbi, Thangmaiban today. The discussion was organized by All Manipur Students Union AMSU, President of All Manipur Bar Association Khaiden Mani was the moderator, and President of AMSU T.H. Naresh presided over the discussion. Representatives of civil society organizations, Imal Loop, human rights activists and legal experts gave their opinion about the recovered human skulls during the discussion. Addressing the gathering, advisor of AMSU, James Bond, said there had been many incidents of people missing in Manipur during the past years, not so long ago. So the recent recovery of human skulls cannot be taken lightly. Are we going to remain satisfied with the government's decision to hand over the case to CBI? He asked. He further said the discussion was organized to decide whether what the people should do to find out the truth behind the skulls. Executive Director of Human Rights Alert, Bablu Loitombom, said if the media persons had not published the news about the skeleton remains, it could have been destroyed. Because such an act as making the skull disappear will not be a difficult task for the government, which can make people disappear. The bones belong to which age, whether persons buried alive or buried after killing, etc., can be easily found out in this age. The government needs to do its work honestly. How safely the bones are kept also need to be monitored. There cannot be any guarantee that the bones would not be replaced. If the people don't want the case to be investigated by CBI, then it is necessary to decide whether the people want a public inquiry, he said.
Forensic science 타슬라가 모두기 carbon dating, DNA testing the 증거신세 또봐 해보세 마시기 knowledge 먹고 하는 애가 시기 불티비다. 아주 forensic anthropology 섹션은 델리 유니버시티 anthropology department 하는 애가 아주 마시기 레이버 노예스미한테 시즌다가 마시기 동기시나 하이스쿨들 내용이 그 보체 가리노 세히가야 수레 가마리로는 타다리거노 다른 모든 타다리거노 미시 시드메가 푸드브라 먹고 까이리브라 하기는 지금생세 이라이라이 도피야가 죽네 그게 같이 힘이면서 21st century 죽네.
According to reports received from the police, an encounter took place between two UG groups at Nungtek under None police station around 5 p.m. yesterday. The report stated that the encounter took place between NSC and IM and ZUF. The two groups engaged in firing at one another for about an hour. According to reports received from the spot, all the villagers living at the village fled the place and went to some safer places. Combined team of Assam Rifles and None police rushed to the spot and conducted a search operation. However, latest reports received from the spot said all the villagers have started returning to their village, but no report of casualty on both sides has been received so far. A book entitled Lying Thau Sanamahi and Sanamahi Lining Hingat Iho, written by Sarem Nilbir, was released today at a function held at the office of Lining Thau Sanamahi Thaugal Kanglup at Palace Compound. President of the Thaugal Kanglup, Oina Menjor Kuman, President of Umang Lai Kanbalup, Janam Parihal, and writer of the book, Sarem Nilbir, were present at the function. The 11th Shumang Lila Winter Festival is going to commence from January 15 at the Iboyaima Shumang Lila Shanglen at Palace Compound. Addressing a press meet organized in this connection, Secretary of Manipur State Shumang Lila Council, H. Himanta, said, in this winter festival, about 13 Shumang Lila groups, including 3 newly formed groups, may participate. He appealed to the public to come and watch the Shumang Lila Festival from January 15 to 28 at 2 to 4 p.m. daily and make the festival a success. Considering the upcoming examinations, Shumang Lila shows will be stopped for some time from January 31st onward. On the other hand, a committee has been formed specially for the festival at a meeting of the Shumang Lila Council held recently. Maibam Punnimashi Laima has been elected president, S.H. Biren as the secretary, and 15 other executive members of the committee have also been elected.
kaul kudimok te kun appeal to jeni se sumang lagi manung ji ko chathok chachin gi problem hai ba leibani na mayam la tu di nuai ta ba leibani na ban na sin ba blockade na sin ba nuai ta ba thodo thopo ya ba se thobi da na bi da mokta ko ngam kunna short prathana to minasi.
The 34th State Open Tennis Championship 2015, organized by Manipur Tennis Association, is underway at the tennis court of Officers Club Lamphel-Pat. In today's matches, Dipesh defeated Judah by 8 points to 2 in under-14 boys singles. Charmai defeated Linda by 6 points to 0 in under-12 girls singles. In doubles, Romeo and Eldrin pair defeated Dr. Rupesh and Satyajit by 8 points to 1. In under-12 boys, Blackie defeated Brandy by 8 points to 6, while in under-10 boys, Mahesh defeated Charles by 4-1, 4-1. In 12 years girls, Agu defeated Linda by 6 points to 1, while in boys singles, Birla defeated Prakash by 8 points to 6. In under-14 boys, Padmaneshwar defeated Dipesh by 8 points to 6, and all the winners have entered the next round of the championship. Now let's take a look at the national and international news. Prime Minister Narendra Modi formally inaugurated the 30th Pravasi Bharatiya Divas at Mahatma Mandir in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Modi also inaugurated the Dandi Kutir, a unique exhibition on Father of the Nation Mahatma Gandhi, depicting various stages of his life and work at Salt Mound near Mahatma Mandir. Addressing the gathering, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said, Indian nationals are there in over 200 countries. They have taken India there with them. People used to leave their country in pursuit of aspiration and opportunities. Those opportunities are present in India today. Times have changed very quickly. The world now sees India with immense hope and optimism. There are several opportunities waiting for you in India, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said to the Indian diaspora. The more the entire world gets to know about Mahatma Gandhi, it will be better. His teachings have the strength to guide everyone. The Indian community is admired all around the world. It is not due to the money they have, but the values that they live with, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said. Delhi police has served a notice to Congress MP Shashi Tharoor asking him to join investigation into the mysterious death of his wife Sunanda Pushkar. According to sources, Tharoor has been asked to join probe at the earliest. Delhi police registered a case of murder on Tuesday following the final report from the board of doctors, which said that Sunanda's death was unnatural and due to poisoning. Nobody has been named as a suspect as yet, and SIT has also been formed by the police to probe the case. The 19th National Youth Festival is being held in Guwahati. Assam Chief Minister Tarun Gogoi, Union Sports Minister Sarbananda Sonowal and Minister of State for Home State Kiren Rijiju, among others, will attend the opening ceremony of the 5-day festival at Nehru Stadium this evening. The theme of this year's festival is Youth for Clean, Green and Progressive India. Different competitions, exhibitions, cultural programs and seminars will be held during the festival. The Youth Festival will give a platform to the young talents to perform their level best in music and cultural events. Sportspersons including Virendra Sehwag, Susil Kumar and Mary Com, along with several young MPs, will also be participating in the festival to motivate the young minds towards nation building. Unemployment rate in the country rose to 4.9% in 2013-14, mainly on account of increase in joblessness in rural areas. In 2012-13, it was 4.7%. On the positive side, the unemployment rate dropped in urban areas to 5.5% from 5.7% in the previous fiscal. 2 more swine flu deaths have been reported from the National Capital Region. A 42-year-old woman from Uttamnagar in West Delhi and a 39-year-old man from Faridabad are the latest casualties of the deadly disease, which has claimed 22 lives in the last 1 week. So far, 60 positive cases of swine flu have been reported from Delhi in this season. A 51-year-old woman had died due to disease in Ghaziabad in December last year, becoming the first casualty of the H1N1 virus in NCR this year. But the government has said that there is no need to panic, as government hospitals are fully equipped to deal with the situation. Police found an ID document of Said Kawaki at the scene of the shooting at the Charlie Hebdo offices in Paris. French police say 2 suspects in yesterday's terrorist attack on Charlie Hebdo magazine are still on the loose after escaping onto the streets of Paris. In a statement on their website, French National Police asked for information on the whereabouts of suspects. Sheriff Kawaki and Said Kawaki warning that both could be armed and dangerous. Police released photos of the 2 men who Paris Deputy Mayor Patrick Kluckman told are brothers in their 30s. A news agency further reported that an 18-year-old suspect implicated alongside 2 brothers in the bloody attack against a satirical weekly in Paris has surrendered to police. Police fanned out across France in an intense manhunt for the suspects, who were masked and dressed in black when they burst into the satirical magazine's office Wednesday, killing 12 people. French authorities vowed to step up security and apprehend those responsible. Before we end the headlines once again, it is imperative that peace prevails in the society to take part in the race for development, says Minister Govindas Konthausam, and state players of canoeing, kayaking and rowing who are practicing for national games at Takmu Water Sports Complex are facing a lot of disadvantages. That's all we have for now, but we'll be back with more updates.